knowing yourself is more important than ever in order to make friends in your 20s. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome back to another video podcast. This is Misa.
And this is Yuka.
And welcome to the
Misa Yuka podcast.
Ooh, we're in sync today.
Yes.
Yay. This is our weekly chit-chatty updating time for us. And we're happy that you're joining today, right? We're so happy, right?
Yeah, always.
Always. Okay, so we're gonna do another session of our favorites of the week.
This is my, I'm sharing it to you, Misa, my favorites.
Okay, your favorites. Right. So
recently.
Wait, should we say if you're new here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you're new here, we've got a lot of our family is growing so quickly.
I know.
Each week.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. We're so happy that you're here. So, but if you're new here, we're two sisters based in Tokyo, and we were born, right?
Yeah.
We was born.
We were born.
We were born in Japan, and we grew up in California, and now we do content creation together.
Yeah.
And we on this podcast, we just talk about stuff that we randomly relate to each week. And we're hoping that you relate to as well. And it's every week thing. It's a weekly thing. So please catch up with us every week if you're interested. Anyways, we do a little session first of sharing our favorites.
Yes. So I wanted to share this with you because I thought you would just love it.
Okay.
One is the banana chocolate chip from 7-Eleven. It's the premium.
Ooh,
anything with
7-Eleven
7-Eleven premium is always good.
Let me see.
Can we open it?
Yeah, can you open it? Ooh, I think
you hold on to it.
Okay. Ooh, very nice. I think 7-Eleven. Which convenience store do you like the best? I mean, we don't want to pick favorites. Oh no. We don't want to pick favorites, but do you have a favorite convenience store?
Yeah, mine's 7-Eleven.
Yeah, me too. I love 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Ooh, it's like this.
I want you to try it. It's like eating crepe. Banana chocolate crepe.
Wow. That's really good. That's some good stuff.
So good.
I think we can do ASMR too with this crunch. It has a little crunch to it.
It's so good. It's I don't know how they can keep the flavor of the bananas.
I think
So
it's
strong.
freeze dried.
Yeah. But it's not super hard. It's very chewable.
Yeah.
I love it. It goes well with the coffee.
Yeah, we're having
this is,
coffee too. So if you want to get coffee too before we get into the talk, you should get it right now. We're drinking our hazelnut coffee.
Yeah.
From the States.
So hazelnut is not a thing in Japan.
Flavored coffee is not a thing.
It's not a thing. The nutty flavor is not a thing.
And I love the nutty flavor.
I love the nutty flavor. We should bring it.
Yeah, we should do
I wonder why.
it's
Is it the import?
yeah, I don't know. It's just not a thing. But we should make it a thing. We love nutty flavors.
Yeah. Anyways, this is the second one. It's the salty butter. I feel like everyone knows this.
Really?
Should I?
I don't know. I'm excited to try it.
It's sweet potato chips.
Okay.
But it's salty butter. This is also so good. Can you please take it?
Wow. It's potato chips.
This is so good.
It tastes healthy.
Yeah. It's absolutely not.
Really?
I don't think it's healthy.
But it looks like it's not one of those typical chips,
Right.
It looks baked.
And it's also in portion, and it's in a great portion, so I guess so.
This is very good.
Oh, they're so good.
These are like very bougie. I know it kind of looks bougie to me, like a bougie snack. It's not one of like a jagariko or anything like that.
Right.
It's like a nice little
Maybe it's
select store kind of vibe.
select store. It's from 7-Eleven.
But it's like, it looks like a, if you didn't tell me that it was from 7-Eleven, it didn't have this logo, I would think I got this from like Natural Lawson or something.
It's still a convenience store. Yum. Okay.
Yummy, right? Yummy. Okay. Perfect. So if you want to get it at 7-Eleven, please get it. I'm gonna get one more.
Grab a tissue or something. And we can like pour it.
Okay. All right. Let's dig in. So the past few weeks we've been talking about love, relationships, romance. And then last week we talked about relationships in general.
Right.
And now this week we want to talk about see how it's connected every week. Do we see it? Yeah. I'm proud. Now I want to talk about like making friends in your 20s.
Yeah, friendships.
Yeah, friendships in your 20s because it's so different, right?
It's so different.
It's so different. Like
all of a sudden, we don't know how to make friends.
Yeah. No, because like when we're kids, we're just thrown into school, and you don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
But to make friends with everyone because or else you'll be alone.
It's just easier because you're in that environment with people you see.
Yeah.
So naturally, you're like,
oh, let's be friends.
Yeah.
It's also not natural too, if you really think about it, because you're thrown into an environment where you have to make friends or else you'll be alone.
Right.
So that's how you learn how to socialize in your very beginning parts of your life here.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good thing. Like you don't have to work so hard to find friends.
But the interesting thing is when we were in school, it was so natural to well, it wasn't natural like you said, but
it was easier
to make friends. But then if you compare it to we go to work, that's an environment too.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard to make work friends?
Right. What about college friends? You kind of skipped college. I mean,
right.
Yeah. How was college? Yeah. How was college? Like making friends in college? Like it's also similar.
It was the same.
Yeah. I never thought it was really hard to make friends. It was the best time to make friends.
I think college friends are the best.
The best friends. Oh yeah, college friends
are the best friends. Yeah, it's because like now they're like everyone's at your level.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because like when you're in high school or those kinds of education, it's like everyone is at different. No, everyone's really different.
Yeah.
It's like a variety pack. And then once you take stuff from the variety pack and you separate it into organizing, like you organize it, that's college.
That's
right?
college, yeah. It's college. And I love how it's like a group of people who have similar interests and like similar mindsets.
Right. Similar vibes.
Yeah. It's so fun.
I think my college friends are one of my best friends that I still really cherish and hang out with.
But if you think about it, dorm friends.
Yeah.
Dorm friends, I would make friends with my dorm friends, but I don't know anyone on the other side of the hall. Do you know them?
I was in like a weird kind of dorm. I was like in a suite. In a suite.
It was in a bougie suite. It was like so expensive. How much was that? That was like
I don't know.
That was a really expensive dorm.
Yeah. But I wouldn't really know people like outside of my suite.
Yeah. And that's where, like, I'm going to bring up Mel Robbins.
Okay.
Mel Robbins, like, 3 rules of making friends.
Right. This is very interesting, so we should listen.
There's, like, 3 rules that, like, to make friends. One is, like, proximity. It's, like, how close you are or, like, how often you see your friends.
Right.
And then the second one is life stage.
Right.
Where you're at in your life. Like, do you have a family? Are you going into college? You know, those life stages. And then lastly, it's energy.
Energy. If you match the energy.
If you match that energy, it's like vibes, right?
Right.
And so those 3 things need to kind of come together in order to make friends.
Right.
And so that's why, like, I feel like you don't know the people at the end of your dorm because of proximity.
Right. They're not close enough.
It lacks proximity. So you know everyone in your suite. You never got out of there. Right. But then you don't know anyone outside.
Yeah.
And that's because of proximity.
Yeah.
And it's kind of true for like what about like a work environment? I thought I would make a lot of friends at work. But then I'm actually lacking
life stage
and energy.
Oh, you don't really match the energy at work?
I don't think I match the energy.
Oh, I feel like,
I feel like
it's really hard to match your energy too.
No, it's not.
Because you're one of a kind.
Right. No, but like I want like someone who matches my energy.
Right.
It's kind of hard because I think it's just I don't fit the culture.
Yeah. I think that's like a work thing, you know. I think I never fit into my company either. Like wherever I went, I changed departments like 2 times. So I was in a total of 3 different kinds of departments. But I never matched anyone's energy. Yeah. Yeah. So I never like made like friends.
But that's not true. Like you had a lot of your coworkers were like Europeans.
Right. So that's true. So like I made good friends. I just have a memory.
Her friends were so funny. They're like
my European friends.
Your European
my
friends.
European coworkers. I know they're so funny.
Can we talk about the?
Yeah, let's go off on a little tangent, and you can talk about my European coworkers.
I want to hear about the story where so many minutes were sent. Where was it?
To Yemen.
So many minutes were sent to Yemen.
It's like an inside joke, but so it's so like hard to.
Oh, is it? Okay, should we skip it?
We can skip it. Okay. But my European coworkers were really fun.
Yeah,
they were kind of like tikito, like they were just, you know, they're just working, but not in in a really chill way, not so like Japanese kind of style way. So a lot of business got got chaotic.
Yeah, because one of the coworkers was like in France.
Yeah, and in Italy.
Oh, Italy.
Yeah, and
on vacation.
On vacation for a few weeks, and then people were like, "Oh, she's gone. You know, we can approve all of these deals," and then it's like a mess. But they're fun.
They were so fun. They sound really fun.
Yeah, and I think I like that kind of environment. I don't like it when everyone's so strict.
Yeah.
I think that's the vibe that I don't match. And so I understand.
Yeah, I don't match that either.
Yeah. You kind of look like a person who's really strict and like, you know.
No, I want to be as lazy as possible.
Yeah, that's true. No one actually wants to work, I feel like.
No, some people really like to work though.
Really?
Yeah. It like brings them confidence.
Oh, okay.
I feel like. But good for them.
Good for them.
Honestly, I don't vibe with that. I want to do work like for, I don't know. I want to use like 60% of my energy to do work. Yeah. And then the 40 is for me.
Right. We can talk about work next time if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, next week. But yeah, so like life stage is different, energy is different.
Yeah.
So it's hard to make friends at work.
It's hard. Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that too.
Yeah. But yeah, so those are the 3 things. The 3 like jokem.
The 3 requirements.
Requirements needed to like create a friend. But there's like other ways to make friends too.
Right. I mean, like recently, like we've been really expanding our circle of friends, right? I think it's through like, you know, doing like social media and stuff in Japan, because I think we have a really like nice community, right? And I think it was like from maybe last December or something. It all started out when we went to a party.
Right, we went to a birthday party.
We went to a birthday party, and to celebrate like my social media friend's like birthday. Yeah, and then that's where we met a lot of people, and that's like where like literally everything kind of started, and our circle of friends is expanding, and it's really exciting. But I think like it was because we went out of our comfort zone. Yeah, and we went to something like an event. You know, we put our shoes on, we looked nice, we dressed up, and then we went. And then we like networked. Or not networked, but like we were just ourselves, but we were open to meeting people. Yeah. And I think that's like one mindset that I want to have this year too.
Right. Like we never go to those things.
Yeah, we don't really like to club or like go to bars and stuff like that.
And then I remember you saying like when you went there, you're like this. I like don't like these. I remember now. I don't like these environments.
Yeah. We were so uncomfortable.
Like I think we're both uncomfortable with meeting a lot of new people. Like to go to a place where we don't know anyone.
Except for one person, and it was my friend, right? And it was like, we didn't know anyone. Yeah, so that was really uncomfortable. Yeah. But then we met people. Right. And we kind of went out of our comfort zones, and we said hi. Yeah. And then we like, you know, hit it off. Like we became friends with people.
I learned something like, because I don't like those environments as well. But then when you encounter those types of environments, you kind of have to find a way to struggle. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
And this thing I learned was you got to own it. That's the thing.
Yeah, you gotta own it.
You like you have to think in a way like you deserve to be here. Like you were invited. You deserve to be at this party. Yeah. Like you don't deserve to sit in a corner and just like, you know, eat
and like by drink your little wine by yourself.
By yourself. Yeah. That's just like that energy kind of, everyone can read that energy as well. Yeah. But then if you own it and you're like, you know, I'm somebody and I deserve to be here, then everyone's like kind of like okay with that, you know? Yeah. Yeah. So then I told you, own it.
Yeah. I was like, I need to own it. Yeah, you told me. And then I think we owned it. Yeah. We were really confident. Even though we weren't kind of. Like we weren't. Yeah, we just started off.
A party of like a lot of content creators, and then so we were not confident.
Yeah, we were like not comfortable, but we owned it and we owned the space. Yeah, and then we made friends. And then now it's like really fun, like going to other people's birthday parties. Like I didn't know that people throw their own birthday parties. It's really cool. I've never thought of that.
It's what you do when you're like in your 20s.
Really? Yeah. I like every year my birthday is like just like, you know, hanging out with family or friends. I want to throw a birthday party this year.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. I think that's really fun. Yeah. And so now like it's really fun like keeping up or like meeting so many new people. And I think that's like the mindset that I have, like just be open.
It's like, no, like literally own it.
Like, and it's like, hey, you know, like I'm Misa.
I think you know it's about faking it. It's, you know,
until you make it.
Like faking your emotions because, you know, if you're like not confident about being there, then you're like not confident. But like if you kind of fake your emotions and be like I'm like so I deserve to be here. Right. I look so good. I'm like having so much fun here. Then it kind of like translates.
It's like acting. Yeah. That's like a technique I actually learned in my coaching days when I used to get coached because I didn't know what to do in life. Yeah, and they told me like okay, Misa is the maybe not so, confident person right now, but let's make a new persona, a new name for this really confident, like who you want to be, like this cheerful, like she knows what she's doing. And since I was like Misa Mosa, so I was like, okay, let's call her Mosa. And then she was like, okay, now you're Mosa. Now how do you feel?
Yeah.
So like having a name, like that, having a name for who you want to be is a good technique.
Yeah.
To do
really?
that.
Really?
Yeah. So like you're like, okay, I don't feel so comfortable like going to a party or going to an event, but I don't know, me.
You're
a new name,
Mosa.
Mosa, right? Mosa is confident and she's really excited and she looks good. And then you just put on that cap and then you just go.
I mean, I guess you don't really need a name.
Yeah.
But what I think what needs to happen is you need to forget about who you were actually.
Yeah, who you actually are.
Yeah.
That's contradicting us.
So if you have like this thing, like, this goal of like, I want to make new friends, but I'm like an introvert, then, and I'm not really confident about making, talking to people.
Yeah.
But you want to change, right?
Yeah, we want to change.
Like, if we want to make friends, we got to change.
Yeah.
And so you have to forget, like, my old self would be really an introvert, and I would need someone to come talk to me to converse or start a conversation. But then your new self is like, you're going to start that conversation.
Right.
So you got to kind of like forget about like your old self.
Right.
And leave it and be like, but my new self is the type of person who would go talk to people, so I'm going to do it.
Right, and be social. Right.
Well, yeah, you like kind of like...
You have to break free.
Yeah, you got to leave it.
Yeah.
But then
That's
like,
true.
I have this thing where like, I'm like a super shy person.
Yeah. And
everyone says that in the family. And so I have this like mindset of like, I'm like a super shy person, like in myself. And then if I'm like an extrovert at some kind of like event, I'll be like, oh, but like my mom would think I'm like who is she? Because she's like a super shy person.
Oh no.
Like, and I would think about like what mom would think of me because of like I'm like an extrovert now.
Right.
But then you kind of just have to forget about that too.
Yeah.
And be like,
that's true. It's like self-limiting beliefs.
Yeah. Like forget about that self-limiting beliefs. And transition, because it's the year of the snake, and you have to shed the skin to grow and improve to your new self.
Yeah, to meet your new self. Right. I also think so too. Like going out and like to like don't be afraid of it, but it's like, what if you don't have any events to go to, kind of thing, and like what kind of events is it? Like you're not always invited to a birthday party, right? So I think also it comes down to like doing stuff that you like to do. So if you like to knit, join a knitting club. Or like there's a lot of it's crazy to see how many clubs or like sort of like communities are out there for that. If you like to jog, join not a marathon, but like a running community. If you like to do soccer, join that. Yeah. And then make friends through that. I think that's like a really nice way to make friends in your 20s or like after college.
Right. I actually did that.
Yeah.
Recently. Actually, I didn't go yet. But I love, how I love cups and plates and pottery. No, not pottery, but cups and plates. And so I wanted to make friends that love cups and plates. And so I'm going to a pottery class. And and then I just signed up for it.
Wow.
But it's about like, for me, how like I'm not really good at taking action after I think.
Right. Because you're an INFJ.
Yeah.
And you're a perfectionist.
It's fine. I gotta think through.
Fine. Right. You have to think
through. But then
I
was just like, no, I'm never gonna do it if I don't like sign up now.
Yeah.
So then I just like got up, like I literally got up like at like I was in bed and I like thought about it and I was like, I gotta do it now, and then I did it.
Wow, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's like really how you do it. You think about it and then you do it right at that moment.
Yeah. So I'm really excited.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank
it's like
you.
another, like, you're probably going to make friends there.
I know, and I'm gonna make cute cups.
Yeah. It's like killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
That is amazing. So I think like that's the thing. Like you have to kind of know. And if you don't know what you like, you just have to try it.
Yeah, just try it out.
Just try like, okay, and like write out what you used to like or something. You know, your interest may have changed, but I think you know, like doing what you like. Because like even with content creation, I like doing it. It's like it doesn't feel like a job for me. Like this is like, you know, I like doing this, right? And then so I've been like making a lot of like content creator friends too, you know, and we get along so well because we can talk about work, I guess, content creation. And then we also share similar values because we're all hardworking, right? And like you need like they have their own journeys and like their own what they want to do, and they're really creative. So it's like I feel like recently I've been lucky enough to like find similar minded content creator friends. Yeah. And those friends are kind of like my coworkers, right? Right. Because we're not in a company or anything. Right. But we're kind of doing similar things and we can share like, oh, this is really successful. You should do this. We're not competing against each other either because we're like, there's nothing to compete against, right? So we're just like helping like a coworker, you know? And then also like I've been really, you know, happy with like all of my encounters lately too, you know? Because I think it's like really great if like work and like friendship and then your interests all come together in one.
That's great, but it's so rare.
It's very rare. It's
and that's
very rare.
Lucky.
Yeah, that's true. I feel very blessed. Very blessed. Thank you. Yeah. But it all came down to like doing what I finding or trying to. Yeah. It came down from like trying to find what I like because I didn't really even know if I liked this. Right before. Right. I didn't know what I liked or I didn't really know myself. Right. So I think it all came down to like just trying to find what you like, and then it really goes somewhere. Yeah. When you try. Yeah. You know,
I think like, so too.
Yeah, even like trying to find a relationship. Right. Where like you do try to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
No, we should try. No, we shouldn't try that.
No, let's not try it. Let's not try it. But trying to find
yourself is it's beautiful.
No. She didn't know what she wanted to say. So she said the word beautiful.
No. But I think what's kind of like it happens to me a lot is I try it, but I don't try it enough. You know, the frequency also matters. Right? Like you can't just try it. like,
they give up.
Yeah, that didn't match my energy.
And the friend thing?
No, like hobbies too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
also
fine.
Friends too.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I think giving up is also important.
After how many times though?
Friends? After one time. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's true. For friends, yeah, one time.
Yeah.
Like maybe
you don't go on dates with your friends, you know? Right. Hobbies, like I feel like hobbies, you kind of know. Like for example, I don't like to snowboard that much. But I've been trying. I think I went twice this year already. It's like not my thing. But after like the first time, like, oh, I might like it. You just try it the second time. Maybe not a third date with my snowboard. Maybe I might go back to skiing.
That's very fair.
Right? Yeah. So like hobbies, you can try it out and stuff. But I feel like you kind of know if you don't like or like a person, like a friend, on your first encounter. Maybe, you know? And maybe if it's great, you can... there's no pressure to meet again, right? It's not Bumble. It's not a date. It's
right. It's
And then I think these days we are so like we're very clear about what kind of energy we like. And if a person has really great energy, we can be friends. But
Right.
if the person, we don't vibe, we just don't vibe. Like, and that's okay. Right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's true. It's really apparent.
it's very apparent. It's very obvious.
You can see it.
Yeah, it's very obvious that if you don't
And
vibe,
then
you don't vibe.
also, like, oh my gosh, you know, like when you're trying to make friends, like maybe like when I was a little bit younger, I would be like kind of trying to match that person's energy.
Yeah, you're trying to change yourself
Yeah.
so you can be like friends. It's like, but
Oh
then
my
you
God.
can't.
Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah.
No, you can, but then you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then now you're attracting all those, you know, like different energy people because you're faking it.
Yeah, that's true. Like trying to be in a popular group.
Yeah, that's a really good example.
Yeah, that's a thing. Like now there are no popular groups. There's no hierarchy.
Yeah, like
right. So that's why we
in Shakai.
in Shakai, like after school.
After school.
Yeah. So yeah, that's true. Like we don't have to mold ourselves. So like being yourself is like more important than ever. Right. Knowing yourself is more important than ever in order to make friends in your 20s.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's good.
That's good. It is more important than ever to make friends. Like not like boyfriends, girlfriends, like, you know, just friends in general. So should we call it a night?
Yeah, we should call it a night. Like that was good. That wrapped everything up.
Woohoo! I'm a rapper. All right, so thank you so much for watching until the very end. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah, so we'll be back with more next week, and I'm planning to get out more like vlogs and stuff and fun content on this channel. So if you are interested, please like and subscribe. All right, so I hope you guys are having a great day
And a great life.
and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. More ASMR.
My wheels